3 keywords to better connect with a woman. Stoicism, Stoic happiness. The art of love is largely the art of persistence. Albert Ellis. Have you ever wondered why some men seem to effortlessly attract women, while others struggle, despite having all the right looks or material things? It's frustrating, right? Maybe you've tried all the common tricks, sending gifts, flattering her with compliments, or even pretending to be someone you're not. But the results don't quite match the effort. Well, here's the secret that most men miss, and it doesn't involve any fancy gifts or over-the-top gestures. What if I told you there are 3 simple words that will change the way she sees you, and none of them have anything to do with what you think you should say? Let me give you a hint. It's not about being the nice guy who says, "I'll do whatever you want," or "Let's do what you like." In fact, these phrases can actually push her away more than attract her. Why? Because when you offer your submission without boundaries, you're not showing her confidence. You're showing her insecurity, and that's not attractive. Now, you're probably wondering, what are these 3 magical words? Here it is. You and I. I know you're probably thinking, what's so special about that? Well, believe me, when you use them in the right way, these words have a power you can't imagine. Because it's a way of showing the other person that you know what you want, that you're committed to what you're saying, and that you're not afraid to take the initiative. That's a quality that every woman values, even if you don't think so. These 3 simple words attract any woman for the simple fact that they show 4 fundamental pillars that every woman wants in a man: interest, respect, attraction, and initiative. So how do you use you and I in real life? Number 1. When starting a conversation. If you're meeting a girl or talking to someone you're interested in, instead of letting your nervousness dictate your actions or being overly indirect, embrace the power of simplicity and directness. A phrase as simple as, "You and I should grab a coffee," can have a profound impact. This approach doesn't just express your interest, it embodies the confidence and clarity that women find appealing. When you speak plainly, you're not only opening the door to a deeper connection, but you're also demonstrating strength through Stoic principles, embodying Stoic happiness by being sure of yourself. A direct approach leaves no room for confusion, and in a world full of ambiguity, clarity is incredibly refreshing. As Marcus Aurelius wisely said, "The impediment to action advances action. What stands in the way becomes the way." When you are clear about your intentions, you remove barriers and allow authentic connections to flourish. This is where Stoic life lessons come into play. Living with clarity and purpose brings peace and strength to your interactions, ensuring that every word and action aligns with your true self, unaffected by the distractions of doubt or hesitation. Remember, authenticity is magnetic, and it's rooted in the strength to communicate openly. So, instead of holding back, take that step forward with confidence. The clarity you offer with your words not only shows your intentions, but also inspires trust, something invaluable in any connection. As you take action, notice how it builds your sense of self-assuredness and peace, enhancing your own Stoic happiness. Women are drawn to that, as it signals emotional maturity and the wisdom of someone who knows what they want without overcomplicating things. Number 2. When asking her out. When you're asking her out, instead of saying something like, "Hey, if you want, we could see each other sometime," which sounds like total indecision, say something like, "You and I are going to dinner this Friday." See the difference? Now, you're not just suggesting something, you're taking control of the situation. That generates respect and attraction. You come across as a man who knows what he wants, without waiting for approval. This is where Stoicism today, with its emphasis on self-control, clarity, and emotional discipline, can help you navigate relationships with grace and purpose. By stepping into the role of a man who takes charge without being overbearing or aggressive, you align with Stoic ideals that encourage clear, purposeful action. It's about being certain in your decisions and not second-guessing yourself. This subtle yet profound display of confidence speaks volumes about your emotional mastery. As you move forward, understand that showing this kind of calm, grounded assertiveness doesn't just generate attraction, but also commands respect. When you express yourself with certainty, you're not only demonstrating your own value, but you're also showing her that you value the connection you're building enough to confidently take the first step. In the modern world, where uncertainty and indecision can be seen as weakness, adopting a Stoic mindset, one that values self-mastery and decisiveness, allows you to stand out as a man who knows how to move forward in life. It's about taking action with a sense of purpose and integrity, qualities that never go unnoticed. As you continue learning what Stoicism is and how it can guide your daily decisions, remember that showing strength in your actions, especially in interactions with women, fosters a deeper, more meaningful connection. And so, when you're ready to ask her out, do so with the same confidence that a Stoic would approach any challenge, calm, assured, and with the full understanding that you're in control of your choices and your destiny. And now, let's look at number 3. But before, if you've made it this far, you're quite the Stoic, and that says a lot about you as a man. So let me know in the comments if you are or not. Number 3. When the relationship is more advanced. As the relationship deepens and moves forward, one of the most powerful ways to connect with a woman is by being clear, direct, and purposeful in your communication. When you're at a stage where you're not just dating casually but have established something deeper, it's time to stop playing games. Avoid the common trap of being overly passive. Whatever you prefer is fine. Sounds like you're leaving everything to chance, like you're uncertain, hesitant. In the world of Stoic happiness, there's no room for hesitation. Instead, stand firm and confident in your words. Use you and I to take ownership of decisions. When you say, "You and I are going to spend more time together this weekend," it speaks volumes about your character. It's clear, it's decisive, and it conveys strength. This is you stepping up, taking initiative, and showing her that you're leading with purpose. You're not just drifting through the relationship, you're driving it forward with intention. A man who leads in this way is a man who commands respect. Your thoughts, your actions, and your words create the reality around you. Be the man who builds a relationship on firm decisions, not wishy-washy compromises. This is about making choices that reflect not just your desires, but your ability to lead with strength. Don't ask for permission. Make decisions. Be the kind of man who takes charge, not for control, but for mutual respect and growth. Show her you value the time you spend with her, not by offering indecisiveness, but by taking the reins. This approach isn't just about getting what you want. It's about creating a stronger, deeper connection. You're building a partnership based on respect, clarity, and leadership. The Stoic way teaches us that true strength is in making bold decisions, not hesitating. You don't wait for the world to come to you. You go out and shape it. So, what are you waiting for? Step up and take control. Comment below with, "I lead with purpose," if you're ready to own this. Like and share this with a friend who needs this guidance. Here's the trick. The key to truly connecting with someone, especially a woman, isn't simply about what you say, but how you say it. A phrase as simple as "you and I" can carry immense power when said with the right tone. It's not about forcing the words or making them feel rehearsed. It's about sounding natural, confident, and self-assured. When you say "you and I," you're not just making a statement. You're showing a sense of clarity and purpose. You're demonstrating that you're not only confident in yourself, but also committed to what you want in the relationship. And importantly, this simple phrase has the power to attract the right kind of attention from the women you desire. It signals that you know who you are and what you're about, while also creating a connection based on mutual respect and understanding. Stoic happiness teaches us that the foundation of true confidence is rooted in a strong, unwavering sense of self. When you embrace this sense of self-worth, "you and I" becomes an extension of your inner peace and self-assuredness, not an attempt to control or dominate the other person. It's a statement of partnership, not ego. It says, "This is what I want, but I also recognize and respect your desires and boundaries." The power of "you and I" isn't just in asserting your needs. It's in the subtle invitation it offers to listen, to compromise, and to share a meaningful experience. Stoic life lessons remind us that life is not about forcing our will upon others, but about creating harmonious connections through clarity, communication, and respect. When you use "you and I," you are not only making your intentions clear, but also inviting the woman into a space where her voice is valued. It's a declaration of your own strength, but it also signals your emotional maturity and readiness to build something real. This balance between strength and empathy is what ultimately makes "you and I" so powerful. But there's more to it than just using these words casually. The challenge here is to start making "you and I" a regular part of your daily conversations, especially when interacting with women. Whether you're discussing something small with a friend, addressing a colleague at work, or engaging in deeper conversations with someone you're interested in, the key is to apply this phrase with intention. Every time you use "you and I," you're training yourself to speak with confidence and clarity. You're reminding yourself and those around you that you are a man of purpose, and this purpose guides your actions. When you speak this way, people take notice. Not just women, but everyone. They'll see a man who knows what he wants and is able to communicate that with ease. The beauty of "you and I" lies in its simplicity, but also in its deep impact. It's an invitation to build something together, whether it's a moment of connection, a shared goal, or a mutual understanding. And as you begin to implement this phrase into your life, you'll notice subtle but powerful shifts in the way people interact with you. Your confidence will be palpable, and your relationships will become more genuine and meaningful. I encourage you to take action today. The most important thing isn't just knowing the theory behind "you and I," but actually putting it into practice. Start using it in your day-to-day interactions and see how it feels. Whether it's with a woman you're interested in or in other areas of your life, commit to using "you and I" with clarity and intention. Then, I want to hear from you. Share your experiences in the comments, how you used this phrase, the situations where you applied it, and what results you noticed. I'm confident that as you begin to embrace this simple but powerful way of communicating, you'll see surprising results. This is your opportunity to redefine how people see you, especially women. And remember, you and I, isn't just a phrase. It's an attitude, a way of living, and a mindset rooted in the principles of Stoic happiness. It reflects your inner strength, your ability to connect deeply with others, and your commitment to a life filled with purpose, respect, and mutual growth. As we wrap up today's discussion, I invite you to reflect on how you'll incorporate these ideas into your daily routine. Make you and I a tool of transformation, not only in your relationships with others, but in your relationship with yourself. When you can say you and I with sincerity, confidence, and respect, you'll be able to build connections that are rooted in trust, understanding, and a shared vision for the future. Take the first step now and embrace this simple phrase. It's a powerful key to unlocking deeper connections and creating lasting change in your life. So, tell me, how will you use you and I this week? I look forward to reading your comments and hearing about your experiences. Let's continue this journey together as we all work towards becoming better versions of ourselves through the wisdom of Stoicism and the practice of clear, purposeful communication. The power of confidence and connection. When you say you and I, it's not just a simple phrase. It's an expression of deep self-assurance and understanding. In the Stoic tradition, true confidence comes from knowing your own values, desires, and boundaries. It's about being grounded in your sense of self and acting in alignment with that knowledge. When you say, you and I, you're conveying that clarity. You're not seeking validation or approval from others. You stand firm in your beliefs and actions, much like the Stoic ideal of emotional mastery, where the control of one's thoughts and responses leads to peace and contentment. The Stoic way teaches us that confidence isn't about ego. It's about inner peace and clear, intentional action. One of the most significant Stoic virtues is wisdom, understanding what is truly in your control and accepting what is not. In saying, you and I, you're practicing this wisdom. You acknowledge your desires and assert them without imposing or manipulating the other person. You're not merely expressing what you want, but also recognizing and respecting the other person's autonomy and feelings. This balanced approach, knowing what you want while remaining considerate of the other, is incredibly magnetic. It aligns perfectly with Stoic happiness, which teaches that emotional fulfillment comes not from trying to control others or circumstances, but from mastering oneself and living in harmony with reality. In real life, this kind of connection builds stronger, more genuine relationships. Imagine you're in a conversation with someone you admire. When you speak with confidence, without arrogance, and with clarity about your intentions, you create an environment of trust and mutual respect. The person feels heard, valued, and respected. This is the kind of connection that doesn't require manipulation or force. It thrives on wisdom, understanding, and mutual respect. In relationships, whether personal or professional, this confidence can make all the difference. By embracing the Stoic life lessons of emotional control, self-awareness, and respect for others, you build lasting and meaningful connections. To paraphrase the wise words of Marcus Aurelius, the happiness of your life depends upon the quality of your thoughts. So, when you approach your relationships with clear intentions and a focus on inner peace, you allow that energy to radiate outward and attract the same in others. This is the essence of Stoic happiness, living with integrity, clarity, and respect. What are your thoughts on this approach to building connections? Do you feel that Stoic principles have helped you strengthen your relationships? Share your insights in the comments below, and let's continue this conversation. Attraction. built on respect and initiative. In every meaningful interaction, particularly with a woman, respect is at the core of creating lasting connection and attraction. The phrase "you and I" is more than just an expression. It's a powerful statement that shows you're invested in her perspective. It communicates that you value her input and consider her equally important, not merely someone you wish to impress. This approach aligns perfectly with Stoicism today, where respect for others and self-control are at the heart of building meaningful connections. It's not about imposing your own desires or rushing to push an agenda, but rather opening the door for mutual collaboration and shared experiences. The Stoic wisdom of understanding that everyone has their own viewpoint helps you build this kind of respect. Think of it as an invitation to a deeper understanding, a shared journey, not a one-sided endeavor. So, when you say, "You and I should grab a coffee," it goes beyond the suggestion of spending time together. It signals that you view the time you'll share as something of value. You're not just initiating the interaction to satisfy your own needs, but you are acknowledging her presence, making it clear that her company is something you treasure. In doing so, you lay the groundwork for a balanced relationship where both parties feel seen and heard. By using this language, you open the door to a cooperative, healthy dynamic where the focus is on building something meaningful rather than trying to dominate the other person or force a connection. This attitude reflects modern Stoicism, an understanding that cooperation, mutual respect, and shared growth are the true foundations of a powerful and lasting relationship. If you apply this mindset in your interactions, it will shift the way you connect with women. You're no longer trying to impress them, but rather you're inviting them into something where both of you can learn, grow, and find fulfillment. And in this way, attraction isn't based on power struggles or superficial gestures. It's built on respect, initiative, and the willingness to form a connection based on equality. Through this understanding, you'll not only deepen your bond, but also embrace the Stoic belief that relationships are about growth, resilience, and harmony. The emotional magnetism of taking the lead. To better connect with a woman, there are 3 powerful keywords that stem from the timeless wisdom of Stoicism: leadership, balance, and respect. These keywords encapsulate a Stoic mindset that attracts and builds deeper connections with the opposite sex. The first keyword, leadership, is crucial for any man who seeks to be admired and respected by a woman. Leadership, in a Stoic sense, is not about being domineering or controlling. Rather, it's about making decisions with clarity and confidence, all while maintaining an openness to listen. Women don't crave passivity, nor do they desire tyranny. What they seek is a man who takes initiative without suppressing her voice. A man who steers the ship without acting like the storm. Remember the phrase, "you and I." This is the essence of leadership. You aren't just taking the lead for the sake of your own will, but as a partnership where mutual understanding and respect guide the way forward. The moment you take charge of a situation, like saying, "You and I are going to dinner this Friday," you show decisiveness and strength. This is Stoic wisdom in action. Clear, direct, yet flexible enough to allow space for her opinions and feelings. Balance is the next keyword, and it's deeply tied to Stoic happiness. A man who is imbalanced will fail to maintain attraction. Balance in a relationship is reflected through emotional regulation and not being swayed by every mood or whim. This balance, however, doesn't mean suppression. It means maintaining control over your emotions while being open to hers. Emotional stability and maturity are magnetic qualities. It's about knowing when to lead and when to allow her to take the reins. This balance, as the Stoics knew, is where true strength lies. "He who is brave is free," said Seneca, and freedom in a relationship is only achieved when both individuals feel safe and heard. The third keyword, respect, is non-negotiable. A man who respects a woman's opinions, autonomy, and individuality instantly establishes trust and emotional connection. Stoic wisdom teaches us that true respect isn't just about treating others kindly, but about acknowledging their inherent worth and acting in a way that elevates them, not diminishes them. Your respect for her should be evident in every action, from planning a date to listening attentively when she speaks. The beauty of respecting her is not just in what you do, but in how it reinforces the Stoic principle of justice, treating others with fairness and dignity. In today's world, where relationships can often feel transactional or shallow, your ability to lead with balance and respect will set you apart. Take the lead with clarity, keep the balance of emotion in check, and show deep respect for her individuality. This isn't about control, it's about partnership. It's about showing up as a strong, capable man who values both himself and the woman by his side. This, my friends, is Stoic wisdom applied to real life, and it will make all the difference in how you connect with those around you. Like this approach? Comment below with one word that resonates most with you: leadership, balance, or respect. And make sure you subscribe to receive more insights that will elevate your personal life to a new level. Deepening the connection. Beyond the words. Deepening the connection with a woman goes beyond the words you speak. It's about how you say them, especially through the lens of Stoic happiness and Stoic life lessons. The phrase, "you and I," holds immense power, but it's not just in the words themselves. It's in the sincerity and tone behind them. When you speak with confidence, paired with empathy, you are inviting her into a deeper, more meaningful connection. It's as if you're offering her a hand, not just with words but with your actions, creating a space where she feels both respected and heard. The Stoic principle of inner harmony plays a crucial role here. The words you speak should align with your inner values and actions, as living according to your words builds true trust. Remember, as Marcus Aurelius said, "The best revenge is to be unlike him who performed the injustice." A reminder that showing integrity in all your interactions will set you apart and make your connection even stronger. Women are incredibly perceptive when it comes to emotional intelligence, often able to sense whether your actions match your words. So, when you say, "You and I are going to spend more time together this weekend," make sure you follow through. It's not just about making promises. It's about demonstrating your commitment and showing through your actions that you prioritize your relationship. In the world of Stoicism, actions are where true happiness lies. The ability to live consistently with your values and intentions brings not only peace, but also attraction. A woman will feel more connected to you when she sees that what you say is truly reflected in what you do. Every interaction becomes an opportunity to practice Stoic happiness, where you remain calm, composed, and steadfast in your commitment to the connection, even in times of challenge. So, as you seek to deepen your connection, remember that your words are powerful, but your actions will speak volumes. Build trust, demonstrate integrity, and let your relationships flourish as a reflection of your inner balance and emotional intelligence. As you walk this path, think about how you can apply these principles to your own life. What changes can you make to become more consistent in your words and actions? I'd love to hear your thoughts on this. Share your perspective in the comments below. Why it works. At the heart of the phrase "you and I" is the concept of shared responsibility and shared joy. You're not forcing something on the other person, but offering a chance to collaborate on an experience. You're providing leadership, yes, but it's leadership rooted in respect, clarity, and empathy. The Stoic approach here is powerful because it's not just about winning the attraction of a woman. It's about creating the foundations of a healthy, balanced relationship. It's about mastering yourself and your emotions, being clear about your intentions, and offering her the space to express herself fully. So, next time you're interacting with someone you're interested in, remember, "You and I" isn't just a phrase. It's a demonstration of your self-assurance, emotional intelligence, and respect for her as an individual. With this approach, you will naturally attract the right connections, and women will be drawn to the energy of clarity, confidence, and mutual respect you exude. Thank you for joining us until the end. I truly hope you found these 3 key Stoic principles helpful in connecting with women and building meaningful relationships. Remember, patience, empathy, and self-control are not just strategies. They're ways to enhance your happiness and deepen your bonds. If you found this video valuable, don't forget to subscribe to our channel, like our videos, and share your thoughts in the comments below. Your engagement helps us continue bringing valuable content to you. Until next time, good luck with your relationships. Keep applying Stoic wisdom and trust that your path to genuine connection will only grow stronger.